Welcome to Narberth, Pennsylvania, one of the most distinctive small boroughs on Philadelphia's historic main line. I'm Mila, and I specialize in helping buyers and sellers in the Philadelphia suburbs, including the main line. If you're seriously considering buying or selling in the main line, I would love to help you put together a personalized game plan. There is a cell phone number on the screen. Call or text me. No pressure, just honest advice and local expertise. Over the next several minutes, we are going to walk, drive, and explore what makes this community tick. Its streets, its shops, its parks, and the everyday rhythm of the life here. Narberth is officially a borough incorporated in 1895. It's a compact in size, but it has a very distinct identity within the main line. It sits in Montgomery County, about 9 miles west of the central city, Philadelphia. Despite its compact size, Narberth has developed a fiercely independent identity. Locals sometimes call it the town that time forgot, but in the best possible way. It has its own post office, its own borough hall, its own 4th of July parade, and a commercial district that's been continuously active for well over a century. What makes Narberth stand out is that it feels independent, walkable, and connected all at the same time. It has its own borough government, its own local traditions, and downtown district that continues to play a central role in daily life. We'll start right here at the SEPTA Regional Rail Station, which sits near the heart of the borough, and work our way outward from there. The Narberth station is served by SEPTA's Paoli-Turnerdale Regional Rail Line. It provides a direct connection into Philadelphia and makes it easy to stay connected to the wider region. Trains ride to 30th Street Station in Philadelphia typically takes around 20 to 25 minutes. From there, you can connect to Amtrak, the subway, and the rest of the regional rail network. What's especially notable here is how walkable the station is from much of the borough. In a lot of suburban communities, getting to the train often means driving first. In Narberth, a large share of the housing is located within a relatively short walk of the platform. And that walk to rail dynamic is one of the defining features people often appreciate about living here. For those who drive, Narberth also offers access to major regional routes. Route 30, Lancaster Avenue, runs along the southern edge of the borough and connects neighboring mainline communities like Wynwood, Ardmore, and Haverford. I-76 is also accessible for travel into Philadelphia and the border metro area. Step off the train and you are almost immediately on Narberth Avenue and Haverford Avenue, the borough's two-block commercial heart. And what's striking about this district is that it functions like a small downtown from another era. This isn't a strip mall or a big box corridor. These are storefronts with sidewalks, benches, and neighbors stopping to talk. You'll find an eclectic mix of locally owned businesses here: independent restaurants, a bakery, a wine shop, a hardware store, a toy store, barber, yoga studio, and more. The Narberth Farmers Market operates seasonally and draws vendors from the wider region. Lemon Street Market have become familiar parts of everyday life for many residents. What's striking about this area is that it functions like a traditional small downtown. Narberth also has a strong art presence. The Narberth Community Arts Center hosts local exhibitions, performances, and workshops. The first day events bring residents out for art walks and community gathering on a monthly basis. And the historic movie palace, the Narberth Theatre, has gone through several ownerships cycles, but remains a cultural touchstone for the community. For compact borough, Narberth offers meaningful access to parks and green spaces. Narberth punches above its weight when it comes to the accessible green space. Narberth Park serves as the community's primary gathering lawn. It hosts the annual 4th of July celebration, one of the largest and most beloved in the region, as well as summer concerts, outdoor movies, and recreational programming. Memorial Park offers a more natural setting with mature trees, a gentle grade, and open space that feels removed from the street guard. It's a popular spot for morning walks, casual recreation, and letting kids run around. Walking the residential blocks of Narberth gives you a clear sense of borough's architectural DNA. The housing stock is predominantly early to mid 20th century. You'll see a lot of craftsman bungalows, colonial revival, and Victorian era twins homes, many of which have been carefully maintained or thoughtfully updated over the decades. Lot size tend to be modest by suburban standards. This is a dense borough, not a sprawling township. Front porches are common, sidewalks are continuous. Physical layout encourages the kind of incidental neighbors interaction that's harder to find in communities built around cul-de-sacs and attached garages. The borough's housing stock is primarily single-family detached and twin homes, with some row homes and a modest number of multifamily buildings near the commercial core. Buyers typically encounter a competitive market. Here, demand has historically been strong relative to numbers of homes that come available in any given year. As always, specific inventory pricing and market conditions change frequently. If you are exploring what is currently available, I would encourage you to work with a licensed real estate professional who can give you the most current, accurate picture. Narberth falls within the Lower Merion School District, one of the larger public school districts in Montgomery County. The district operates multiple elementary, middle, and high school facilities. Narberth's neighborhood elementary school is Belmont Hills Elementary, and residents are also served by Penn Valley Elementary, depending on specific location within the borough. For families researching public school options, I would encourage you to visit the Lower Merion School District's official website for current enrollment information, program offerings, and school assignment details, as boundaries and programs can change. Pennsylvania's Department of Education and the district's own reporting are the most reliable sources for objective academic data. The Philadelphia metro region also has a robust landscape of private and parochial schools at all grade levels, many of which are accessible from Narberth. One thing that comes up repeatedly in conversations with Narberth residents is the sense that this is a community where people participate, Borough council meetings are attended, neighbors know each other's names, and annual 4th of July parade is organized largely by volunteers. The Narberth Community Art Centers, the Narberth Library branch of the Montgomery County system, and the active borough government all contribute to civic fabric that feels more engaged than you might expect from a sub-square mile town. Narberth also has a notable dining and food culture for its size. Beyond the farmers market and the specifically grocery, there are several well-regarded restaurants within the borough and immediately adjacent on the Lancaster Avenue corridor. Residents who enjoy walkable dining and coffee options without giving have a meaningful selection. Nearby communities, including Wynwood, Ardmore, and the broader Lower Merion Township, offer additional commercial, cultural, and recreational amenities that Narberth residents regularly access. The King of Prussia regional shopping area is about 20 minutes by car. What residents tend to describe is a community that feels self-contained enough to meet daily needs on foot, but connected enough to the border region that nothing feels out of reach. If you want to know what's actually available right now in Narberth or anywhere on the main line, call or text me using the number in the description or on screen. I'm happy to help you understand the market. Whether it's right fit depends on your priorities, your commute, your lifestyle, the kind of housing you want, and your budget. But for people looking for a walkable, train accessible borough with strong local character, Narberth is absolutely worth a closer look. And if you're exploring Narberth specifically, the best next step is to come see it in person. Walk the downtown, spend time in the park, and get a feel for how to borough actually lives from day to day. Thanks for watching, and I'm Mila, and this has been your tour of Narberth, Pennsylvania.